Welcome to the Stolen Attention Podcast. I'm Michael, and I'm here with my fellow co-host, Steven and Jeremy.
What's up?
Hey.
All right.
You said tension.
You did say tension. Stolen tension?
Maybe so.
I don't need no tension.
we already got enough of that as it is.
I mean, I got a wife, so I'm pretty good.
And I deal with some
Lucky.
pretty questionable managers.
Yeah.
So did I. And now I deal with cows. It's utterly ridiculous.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
So, all right. So, I'm now to bring up the subject of our conversation.
I was going to say, what did we all do? Oh, yeah. Did you announce, your last week's winner?
So, I was the last week's winner, so I get to choose the subject today. Today's subject is, what video game you believe that has shaped who you are today?
Oh, that's an easy one for me. That's going to be an easy one for me because I think you already know.
Well, I was going to say Barbie's Fun Land.
Yeah.
So, all right, gentlemen.
Heads.
Call in the air.
Heads. Yeah.
It goes to Steven.
I take Steven's turn.
So, Steven.
I'm like, no.
What video game has shaped who you are today?
Well, there's a bunch of video games that out there, and no. So,
You sound so old, you're like, man, there's a bunch of these.
well, there's a bunch of video games up there, and I'm going to tell you real quick.
I remember back in 1932.
I played my first video game back in 1955, and I'm going to tell you what, man, it was something else. It was one of those ones called Young or something like that, and no,
It's where I yawned to my wife, you know.
no. So I played a large array of games. I will be honest, like I play a large amount of games, and I mean
He was making videos about video games far before we started this podcast.
By the way,
Yeah.
whenever you get the chance to, go visit Steven's YouTube channel called Radical Zap.
Yeah, we're going to
Yes.
plug his work on Radical Zap. I want to see this guy go to million before this goes to a million.
Who knows? Maybe
It'd be nice to go,
make
maybe,
it,
but
make
I'm
it
gonna,
as big as PewDiePie.
I would say just 100. Just aiming for 100
Yeah.
subscribers will be nice.
Well, who
I know
knows?
I haven't uploaded in a while, but I'm going to start uploading again
Yeah.
to start getting stuff kind of back in. And I originally was just doing horror games, but now I'm going to not just do horror games. I'm actually going to try to do like retro games, modern games, horror games,
Yeah.
all kinds of games, just to, have fun.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it was just horror, and I'm
Yeah.
like, I don't want to focus on just that now.
It was worse than big games, though.
Anyways, no more small talk. Michael just went straight into just wanting the subject. We're like, what? How many minutes in? I mean, it tells you down there somewhere at the bottom how many minutes we're
3
at.
minutes, 46 seconds.
Man, we're at 6 minutes on that first episode. It's like 6-7 minutes, I think.
Hey, straight to the point.
Hey, straight to the point. But so one of the biggest games, of course, that for me, that I've always loved and I still fucking play these games today. I just did almost a 7 or 6-7 month run
Yeah.
of playing every single one of these games again.
Yeah. Which ones?
Final Fantasy.
Okay.
I
I
played.
kind of knew that was going to be your answer.
Yeah, I
because-
mean that's my biggest game. That's like my all-time favorite game.
Yeah.
Hit the random Moogle that keeps popping up every
I turned down my phone. Well, I don't know if anyone's going to remember that from last week's episode, or maybe yesterday's episode. Who knows how we're going to do this? I don't know yet. Because I even said last week earlier, and I went, actually, I don't know how we're going to do this. But
when in doubt, improv out. Old Miss Stanforth used to tell me.
yeah, and we could do it daily or not. But Final Fantasy's always been one of my all-time favorite games.
Yeah.
So the very first Final Fantasy game I've ever played, I said was 5, but 5 wasn't released in America at the time.
Yeah.
So it was probably 6.
Yeah. Have you ever played the first one? Or?
Dude, I own multiple copies of Final Fantasy. I own the original Final Fantasies, well, at least from the PlayStation era.
Yeah.
And then I have Final Fantasy on the PS3.
Yeah.
I have all of them bought on there. I have all of them bought on the PS4. All of them bought on the PS5. I have them all bought on the PC. But it's not just Final Fantasy I've done that with. I've also bought I bought multiple copies of Skyrim. Of course, everybody has.
Yeah.
BioShock.
Yeah.
I love BioShock. BioShock is one of my all-time kind of favorite games like that. I don't know what other games I like.
Spyro?
I mean Spyro, yeah.
Yeah.
I like Spyro the Dragon.
And
Crash
of course,
Bandicoot.
Zelda.
Yeah. My Zelda's my all-time favorite adventure game.
Yeah.
Because, Final Fantasy is an RPG game, but
Yeah.
Zelda is an adventure game.
Like earlier, I was playing the OST for Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past, which was also the first game I ever owned.
That was the first Zelda game I ever owned. That to me was a great game.
Yeah. You remember Rayman?
You could talk.
Yes, I can.
I don't know why. No, I don't know why you're just sitting there just watching.
I'm listening to your story, dude.
Do you remember Rayman?
Yeah. I remember
was
Rayman.
So fucking. I mean, it was cool, but it was weird because the dude didn't have any arms or legs. It was just
I know.
floating gloves and
Feet
baby-
or shoes.
The storyline barely made any
Yeah.
sense.
It really did. It really did not make any sense.
Yeah.
That's why Rayman kind of fell off.
Yeah.
There's a video on YouTube. I can't remember who it's by. Oh, no, it's by Rabtoons. I love Rabtoons. Rabtoons, they have a video talking like, oh, the hard times of Rayman.
See, for me, the number one video game that, of course, shaped me was, of course, Mortal Kombat. Because, I've always been into, like, those fighting games and such.
He likes watching men fight.
And women.
Oh, and some women. Women with really scary teeth. I mean, what the fuck? What's her name?
Melina.
Melina, yeah.
Yeah.
I can't... Melina.
She's supposed to be the daughter of Shao Kahn and the sister of Katana.
Yeah.
And when you first see her,
But
like, damn,
isn't she-
that bitch needs to go to a damn dentist or something.
Isn't there one that's related to
I wonder if she's from Britain.
isn't there one that's related to not Quan Chi or whatever his name is, but Baraka? I think that's his name.
Well,
He has the blades.
what it was is Shang Tsung took some of Baraka's DNA. And because he's into black magic and such, that's how he's able to take her soul.
Yeah.
And so what he did was he took some of Baraka's DNA and he infused it with a human body, and and that's how Melina came along.
Okay.
So yeah, she's kind of part Baraka pretty much.
Yeah. I was gonna say you can be part of the conversation. It's just me and Jeremy talking. Michael's just sitting here, just staring at a screen.
Because I remember whenever we were kids, me and Steven, this was actually before we
Oh
met Michael.
God, yeah, I remember this. This is
Yeah.
crazy.
We had I remember this was back when the PS1 was still a big thing.
Yep. We
And-
used to play Mortal Kombat on the freaking arcade
Yeah.
cabinets, remember? But then they came out with Mortal Kombat 4
Yeah,
on the PlayStation.
and me and you played that motherfucker all damn night. We beat it like 27 times in one night.
beat it. We beat every
every
character
tier,
with every character,
every
tier.
from warrior all the way to novice.
Mm-hmm. Like
And
without, how intense you have to freaking fight. What's his name?
Shinnok.
Shinnok.
Yeah.
27 times. You know how hard
this
it
dude
is?
had everybody's power.
Do you know how hard that is to fight Shinnok that many times? Mm.
I mean,
See-
Shinnok is still a cool character. He's in Mortal Kombat, I think Mortal Kombat 10 or 11.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. After I think like 6 or 7
Yeah.
or something like that, I stopped playing Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, He's the main character in not the main character, but the main villain. I think in either 10 or 11. No, it's number 10 because number 11 is what's her name, the lady with the hourglasses.
Oh,
Anyway.
I don't know. Like I said, I stopped playing it after like 6 or 7. So I don't really.
Yeah,
remember.
it's been a while since I played 11, so I kind of forgot her name. But he's from Mortal Kombat 10, but he gets beheaded.
Okay,
And
Michael, are you going to tell us anything at all, or are you just?
I'm just reacting to.
This
I'm
is
just
just-
listening to you
this is
guys'
just-
story.
I mean, literally in the first podcast, I was interacting with both of y'all.
Yeah.
Michael's just sitting there.
See, I remember whenever me and you
You
played.
don't need to focus on this.
Yeah.
Don't focus on the screen. Talk to us.
Yeah.
Because when me and you played Mortal Kombat 4, you played as Fujin. You know, the god of
Yeah.
wind.
Well, Fujin or
Kung Lao.
yeah, Kung Lao.
Yeah.
Because those were my two favorite characters.
My two favorite characters from that game were Kai.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know, he can pick you up over his head and he can just slam you down on his knee, break your back.
Heck yeah.
He does straight up bang to the
Yeah.
back.
And then there was Rico. Rico, he could shoot those blades out at you.
Yeah. Well, see, you know what I liked about Kung Lao? Was his name?
Yeah.
It was he would take his hat off and he would chunk it into the ground and he would take a person
Yeah, he
In the
pull
later
him by,
games?
pull him by the legs.
yeah, pull him by the legs and chop him in half. It was like, dude, like holy crap.
The most terrifying thing about that fatality was the fact that he did it so slow. He pulled you slowly.
Yeah. I know that was like,
Like,
oh
holy
god.
crap,
Because
it's
you-
all a bunch of blood just coming out.
And somehow this guy has not done any crimes in his life. So obviously, video games it makes people violent. You know, absolutely, just makes everybody violent.
Yeah, no, they don't.
Remember,
You know what makes violence?
People.
Poor parenting.
yeah,
Yeah,
like I remember whenever people used to accuse both Insane Clown Posse and,
Oh, yeah.
and Marilyn Manson.
Mm,
And
I remember
you know,
Marilyn
the
Manson
people-
even
they're
coming out going like, I don't know why everybody's blaming
Yeah.
me for anything.
Yeah, same with Insane Clown Posse. They're like, you know what? It's just music.
Yeah, he's not. I mean, even Insane Clown Posse has even stated he was like, if you're saying that our music is really bad like this, you know,
Then
y'all
you're
not
fucking
listening to our
stupid.
music.
Yeah, you're pretty much fucking stupid.
God, you know what the worst? You know what the worst thing I've ever saw as far as music goes? I saw a post on on TikTok. This guy came up and he goes, "Man, it's crazy that this man had been screaming out to us for all these years about suicide, that he was suicidal, and none of us ever knew it. Rest in peace, Chester." I was like, dude, and I left a comment saying, if you did not know that man had depression
Yeah.
from any of his music, you were not listening to their music at all.
That dude was.
And
one
it was
hell of a
funny because
singer.
after I said that, he never commented
Yeah,
because it's true.
he was literally telling us his heart.
Yeah.
You know?
Well,
yeah.
he's even gone on record. Oh, I do have a depression. He's admitted I think he even admitted that he tried to commit suicide before.
Yeah.
I'm like, they're not listening if you're not.
Straight up, some of the realest music out there comes from really dark places. You know, and some of the best actors all time, Robin Williams.
Mhm.
You know, his
Ron
stuff
Williams was a great actor, but he was depressed.
And Jason David Frank also.
Oh yeah, Jason David Frank.
Can't forget about the Green Ranger.
Mm-hmm.
straight up. You know,
Rest in peace, man.
definitely, man. You know, my friend, his name is Bayardo. He used to be a teacher
Yeah.
in the area, and he got to get a special recording with Jason David Frank
Mm.
doing a shout out to his students.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? Did you know we could have met Jason David Frank because he lived right outside of Tyler.
Yeah.
It was like
I know he lived in Houston for a little while.
that. From what I understand, the last time I knew was that he lived right outside of Tyler because he did showings at Ground Zero Comics all the time.
That's
Like,
right.
it was like every other week he was there.
Yeah,
He was a childhood hero, man. pretty
Mhm.
much. I mean, you could tell that all three of us, we just grew up watching stuff like Power Rangers and
I saw a Morpher today, an original Morpher.
Ooh,
Okay,
nice.
but get this. You remember the original Morphers that we used to have whenever we were kids were like made out of metal?
yeah, the ones that came with the little coin.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
actual metal coin that
Yeah.
you put in and stuff.
Yeah.
And like you would hold it out and you click the back handle and it would
Yeah.
pop the Morpher
Yeah.
on. This new one that they have, which is a re-imaging,
Or reissue, yeah.
yeah,
I think I know what
of
you're talking about.
it's
I was
it doesn't have the handle. And if you want, whenever you want to open it, you gotta click the top. The top, there's a button on top, and then you gotta click a button to make it talk.
they had something.
I'm like,
They had
cheap.
You remember
Yeah.
those morphers, morphing figures that they used to have when we were kids? You know, you would press a little button on the back and the head would flip.
Yep, they have those too.
Yeah, yeah, it's just not the same.
I know. So
yeah, I had.
I saw those at Walmart.
I used to have the Green Ranger one.
I used to have the red one.
Yeah, I did too. I think
I
I
think I had the red one.
remember I used to have some of the bigger ones.
Yeah,
I
no,
had-
I had the Blue
Yeah,
Ranger.
I had the Red Ranger. I had the Black Ranger. I had the Yellow Ranger. What are they called? Bean bags.
Mm,
And I also had the Pink Ranger. The Pink
okay.
Ranger big figure. And I'm like, man, I really wish I would have kept those things.
Do you know I got to meet them?
Really,
Yeah, the only one I did not get to meet was
Jason.
Jason. I didn't
Yeah.
get to meet, and I don't think I got to meet Billy. No, I did get to meet Billy because I
Bill
got
Yost.
yeah.
Yeah.
I got to meet all the original Rangers except for Jason David Frank. And you know where it was?
Well, Trini also. Remember, she died too.
I was gonna say, oh yeah, that's the one I didn't meet was
Yeah.
Trini.
Yeah.
I forgot she died.
Yeah, she died in a car wreck. I think.
Yeah, that it was sad. But I met all of them at Comic-Con. And that was really cool.
Yeah.
And the funniest thing about that Comic-Con that year was there was this girl. She was standing up in the chairs taking pictures of the
With the cat.
cosplay.
Yeah.
No, the cosplay
Yeah.
contest. And dear God, she stepped wrong and her foot or the seat went boom on her leg and shattered her ankle. And everybody was freaking out. We can't move her. She fell. I was like, she broke her ankle. She needs to be moved. I was like, get her to a car. And everybody like,
It's
no, we can't move her. I'm like,
All you gotta
oh my
do is just
God.
move her carefully.
Well, I was like, look here. I was like, I'm okay with being, nerdy, a
Yeah.
dork, geek, and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. But I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm like 200 and something pounds. I have muscles. I went, this girl needs to get in the fucking hospital. So I picked her up
Was she like
and
a little-
carried her to a car.
Was she a little kid or?
No. He's taking pictures. What the fuck you think?
Okay, well, you said that she was standing up on the damn.
Taking pictures.
Try to
Okay,
get
so I
above
was
the crowd.
thinking like maybe she's like an 8 or 9 year old or something.
No. You got a vein sticking out your arm like crazy.
I know.
But no.
Veinin up. You know what else is veinin up? Oh.
Oh, his mom. But no. I'm like, dude, what the hell? No, it's a woman. If it was a little girl, I think everybody would have been like, oh, just pick her up and we could kill her.
Yeah.
The parents would carry her. I mean, you think the parents are just sitting there, oh my God, I just can't do nothing.
Well, that's how parents are nowadays.
Yeah, but this was in like the 2010s.
Okay. Different
They should
era.
know better.
Oh.
Yeah, this is a grown-ass woman who shattered her leg or ankle. I picked her up and carried her to a car. Put her in the car, and I was like, do y'all want me to go with you so you could have someone to carry her in? And the guy went, no, we could get wheelchairs. I was like, oh, okay. I was just asking because it seemed like every fucking one of y'all were too afraid to do anything.
Like, why didn't y'all get her a damn wheelchair?
Yeah,
begin with.
Anyways, We are way the fuck off topic.
Yeah. We were talking
The
about
topic
Power
is
Rangers.
about
that-
video
We were
games.
talking about Power Rangers and video games.
Hey, that's exactly what this podcast can do. It just goes ADD. Woo!
I mean,
ADHD and all that.
Well, they did have a Power Rangers video game.
They did, but I mean,
So I will say to get back to topic, you know, there was a few video games that really influenced my life. You know, made me who I am.
Animal Crossing.
Actually, it will be more. It's either between Pokemon, particularly
Yeah.
Gold and Silver.
Yeah.
That was my first, my first.
I'm actually going to be
personal
going
video
home.
game.
Well, not tonight, but tomorrow probably. I was going to play that.
Yeah.
Gold. It was Gold, particularly was my first true, my own video game.
Yeah.
Um,
Was that your first Pokemon game?
that was my first Pokemon game.
Dang. My first
I-
Pokemon game was Red.
So
Pokemon
Game Boy. Game Boy.
Yeah, with the
Game
original
Boy.
Game Boy, but
Yeah, like for Game
I'm
Boy.
not knocking you. I'm
Yeah.
saying that was my first one.
Like
Yeah.
for the Game
So,
Boy
you-
Color.
Yours was for
I love the storyline. Great villain, great antagonist. You know,
and you said it was gold,
yeah, Gold.
which the legendary in that one is
Ho-Ho.
yeah.
Oh,
You know, like his mom.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna say because in silver that was Lugia.
Yeah,
Lugia, right?
yeah. Lugia is silver. But another one will be Galaga, because it was my first video game.
Yeah.
Because my dad and I will go to an arcade. My dad's the reason why I'm a nerd.
Yeah.
Yeah. Your dad was pretty much a big nerd at heart.
Oh, he was the biggest nerd. He's the reason why I like anime. He's the reason why I play video games. Rest in peace, my late dad, Brian.
Yeah.
He was the most awesome dude.
Well, we're also talking about Pokemon. Well, there's an
Yeah.
actual Pokeball, right?
Yeah, there's a Pokeball right there. Jeremy's Pokeball.
I
So
love
you're,
my Pokemon.
you're talking about Galaga being
So-
one of your very first games. One of my very first games was the not the original, but was
Big Doug.
no, was Mario.
Yeah.
Mario was one of my very first games that I ever
Yeah.
played, and it was back in the early '90s. It
Yeah.
was Super Mario World, and so that was the very first game I had ever played.
I remember the first game that I ever owned, and just to let everybody know, we are that damn old. We owned Super Nintendos.
Yeah,
And I remember actually I had two games actually. I had Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past,
mm-hmm.
and I also had Yoshi's Island.
Oh God, Yoshi's Island.
Yeah.
See,
And we also had
about that.
we had another one. I just completely forgot the name of it.
Yeah,
But Yoshi's Island
I
was
also
actually
had-
pretty good.
I had Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That was a fun game until you kept fucking dying and I got pissed. So
But I believe there was one game that's influenced. I'm not sure all three of us, but definitely you, Steven, and me, will be the Tony Hawk games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I played them too.
Yeah. Okay. Good. So all three of us,
Yeah.
yeah,
That
has influenced our taste in music.
But then there were also some games.
sorry, I was drinking. Yes, it has.
There were also some games that I know you probably didn't play this because you weren't into wrestling. But
No.
me and Michael definitely played these. The old WWE and WWF games.
Yeah. Well, see, one of the things though was that the Tony Hawk's really opened up what kind of music I listen to now.
Goldfinger.
Well, punk rock. I listen
Yeah.
to punk. I've listened. So since I was a kid, it used to just be like country music and classic rock.
Yeah.
Back then, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then
We
when
live in
Tony Hawk
Texas.
came out, yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, we live in Texas. My mother's from the South. My dad's not from the South.
Where's your dad from?
My dad's from California.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear about that.
I know.
That explains everything.
Don't get me wrong.
No offense to anybody in California.
I was gonna say, don't get me wrong. I love California. California's a very pretty place.
Yeah.
In some aspects.
It's too bad their governor's an idiot.
Straight up.
Our governor's an idiot.
They're all idiots.
Oh yeah, I love the weather there. I love that I had no allergies, but man, it is too freaking expensive over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But See, another game that opened up my idealism of like a place to go was Life is Strange.
Yeah.
If y'all have never played it, you should play Life is Strange. Life is Strange is such a phenomenal game.
Is it like
See,
a horror movie?
Nope, it's not a horror.
Sounds like it would be a good horror movie.
Nope.
game.
Life is Strange is so the first one is about a girl named Max Caulfield,
Yeah.
and these are older game. This is an older game by now.
Yeah.
I mean, it came out in probably like 10 years ago,
Yeah.
maybe.
About-
I can't remember.
I would say about 10. Like either late 09 or
I don't think it was
in
09.
2010. Definitely 2010s.
Because here, I can look it up real quick.
Look,
See, my thing was
enter the newest member of our group, Google.
yeah. But see, like my thing about Life is Strange, 2015. So
yeah, 10 years ago.
10 years ago.
It used
So-
to be 11 years.
Yeah, that's a thing. But so my thing with Life is Strange is it got me to look at Washington and Oregon
Yeah.
kind of areas, and start seeing really a lot of the beauty in those kind of places too.
Oh, yeah. They have some
And then-
beautiful parts.
And then it got me looking at, because I'm more of a woodsy guy. I like a lot of the woods and
He
stuff
likes
like
wood. He likes really, really hard wood.
that. Oh, like redwood, hardwood, cedar
Big
wood.
wood.
Turns out there's an actual tree called the dick tree. Wouldn't that be a hell of a thing?
Like, holy shit, it exists.
Oh my god.
No, what's that in my Boy Scout handbook?
But my thing was like it has good music in it
Yeah.
too. Like a lot of it is very just calming.
It's
It's
like-
very calm.
Law like Midwest emo or indie rock.
It's not Midwest emo. It's kind of indie rock,
Yeah, a lot of that.
indie music.
Yeah.
But it's soft. It's very kind of soft. So I listen to a lot of punk rock.
Yeah.
I mean some of my favorite ones. I listen to Bad Brain and then the Misfits. I like some.
Lethal Injection. You heard
well,
them?
probably. I probably have.
Oh, yeah.
There's so many that I don't remember all of them. I mean, there's the Addicts,
AFI.
AFI. AFI is kind of. I wouldn't say they're really punk rock anymore. They're more more rock.
Yeah, they are post genre now.
Mm,
They just take different genres, and I love that for them.
yeah, but they've always been kind of about.
Experimental.
Yeah, they've always been like, oh, let's evolve. But as far as games go, Final Fantasy, Life is Strange,
Yeah.
of course, Tony Hawk. Then there's like some of my favorite horror games of all time, Silent Hill.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm playing Silent Hill F right now,
Yeah.
and I will say it is a buggy mess, kind of. It keeps crashing and stuff like that. The game is okay though itself.
I remember that game Eternal Darkness they used to have for the GameCube.
Yeah, I remember that
Yeah,
game.
that was a good one too. It was one of those games that kind of mess with your mind because you could be sitting there playing it and all of a sudden it'll just it was like designed to like kind of fuck with your mind.
Yeah,
Like it'll make it to where it looks like the game console is shutting off and you go back to the GameCube screen and everything and.
I'm like, I don't know why you're like, you go back to the GameCube and you're pointing to another room, like your GameCube's in a completely different room than you are. It's not right in front of you.
There it is.
But to me, I don't know.
Resident
Like,
Evil.
I was just say Resident Evil was the one that first initial. Whenever you first played the very first Resident Evil, and
Yeah,
the zombie turns around after it's eating Forrest.
yeah,
That's the guy that's laying on the ground. But he
Yeah.
turns around and you just see that first initial zombie. You're just
He's
like,
like,
oh shit.
yeah. This had to be like one of the scariest moments in video game history.
And the scariest moment to me in Resident Evil was whenever you had to fight a big ass spider.
The scariest moment in video games was when I saw my sister.
The
No,
scariest moment in video game history is whenever he saw his mama.
bird.
But
No,
I don't know. To me, Final Fantasy, I think, made the biggest impact.
see, whenever I like in my teens and such, the first console that I got was a PS1. You know, one of the real small ones.
Yeah.
And I got it for Christmas one time back in 2001, and my mom and dad decided to put NASCAR 2001 with it, and so we all sat there in the living room and just started playing it and everything. And my dad's like, "Geez, these graphics are so realistic," and I'm like, "No, not really." And then if you look at the graphics nowadays, like on the PS5 or a PC, it's like, wow.
Yeah, like don't get me wrong, I love my PlayStation, my PC.
Yeah,
I love my computer. Love my computer to death. You know, I'll play it forever. But my thing is I'm not afraid of playing a retro game with low res graphics. I don't care. I will play a game no matter what.
Fuck yeah. Those are the best.
To me, they're all good. All games are the best. It just depends on who you are.
Yeah.
There's people that likes indie games a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, games that are kind of, they're not the top tier, the greatest or anything like that.
Yeah.
But there's someone out there that loves them.
Well, one thing that really kind of bothers me is nowadays you have kids that are like, they have infinite respawns and everything.
Yeah.
But, whenever we were playing stuff like Mortal Kombat or Legend of Zelda Link to the Past, you had only a certain amount of lives.
But, it was the roguelike games that taught us to get good.
This is the first time this is the first in a while that he's actually said something.
I know.
Yeah. I was trying to find a place to jump in.
He's always he's focusing on the screen a lot more than he is trying to talk.
Yeah. And also, I'm trying to calculate points for you guys.
Well, I'm saying just get in there and talk. Talk while you're calculating points, watching that screen.
Yeah. One of the...
One of the main things that...
Do I need to do it? Does Jeremy need to give you a Heine lick maneuver?
I'm not going to lick your hiney.
No.
I don't know where your ass is being.
You've been on this chair.
That's how my mom always called the Heimlich remover.
Remover?
Yes.
The Heimlich remover.
Yes. She always called it the Heine lick just to get a laugh. It was an awesome story.
I was going to say, man, he didn't. That's not what he said. He said the Heine lick remover.
Yeah. I jumbled on my tongue there for a second. We lived the most interesting time for video games. We got to see from pixels to polygons. I remember growing up
HD cards
playing Galaga, the Super Nintendo playing Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back on the Super Nintendo.
Yeah. What was the name of that?
Duck Hunt.
Hey, what was the name of that place that we went to in Dallas?
Oh, dude, Cidercade.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that was a pretty cool play.
If you,
you need to go to Cidercade.
We're not sponsored by them in any way, but if you ever get a chance to go there, you don't. I mean, the only thing you have to do is pay to get in, but all the games are free.
Yeah, and all the games are free though.
They even had some old school skee ball, and one of them was Iron Maiden.
Mm-hmm.
And Iron Maiden, everybody knows the heavy metal band Iron Maiden. They have an Iron Maiden skee ball right there next to a Kiss skee ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, the guy who runs that, he is a huge vintage arcade collector, and he has two or three places.
You know what got me about that place though? Was the fact that he had a Crash Bandicoot arcade game.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
And
I'm like, what?
I remember as we were waiting in line to pay for all that, and I turned around and I looked and I saw the original Mortal Kombat arcade, and I was like, you know what? This shit's free. While we're waiting, I'm playing this motherfucker.
So, yeah.
I got my ass kicked.
If you are in Deep Ellum, you're in the Deep Ellum area of Dallas, Texas, straight up go Cidercade. And if the people from Cidercade somehow listens to this podcast
at any point in life, because they don't know how we are,
dude, PM us. We will love to do a podcast there at Cidercade. We'll love to talk with you. Tell us your story.
DM us.
DM us.
He said PM.
Well, PM means private message. So that's like emailing us or anything like that.
Be like 11:30 at night. You're just slaving and nothing. Bing.
Get a hold of us. We want to blow you up. You guys are awesome.
Yeah, that was a cool place.
Yeah,
I really enjoyed that
going
place.
back to the
I mean,
video games.
we need to go back there.
Yeah, so we grew up, with these arcade level games, and we grew up watching video games progress. I remember going from pixels to beginning to test out the Oculus Rift
Yeah.
Yeah.
right before it came out,
Yeah.
because one of my old classmates was part of the team who built it.
Okay.
So I was in town. I was in Dallas, and he was in Dallas doing a tech demo. He said, "Hey, dude, you want to come down and try out the VR, the Oculus Rift?" He said, "Shoot!"
Fuck yeah.
Heck yeah.
So I went down there. We got to test it out. I broke one of the games, but I found
I know,
cheat.
right? It's like, yep.
Way to go, buddy.
I found a cheat for one of the games. It was kind of it was this 3D shooter where you're shooting drones from the sky,
Yeah.
and you get the option of shield, and you got on both hands. You can go double gun,
Going guns blazing.
shield gun, or double shield. I found out that the gun can poke through the shield.
Let's see, if I play
So
something like
I
that,
could-
I'm not gonna cower and be one of those pussies that just cowers and puts a shield up. I'm gonna go in there fun.
Well,
Yeah,
the
gun,
idea,
listen.
you can put the shield in front of you, and you poke the gun through, and I was just going.
Yeah, I know this is
Yeah.
completely off point, but that kind of reminds me of something that they used to do with like ancient, I think it's like ancient Roman soldiers, where they would have this is back then whenever they had spears and swords and such, where they would have a little point right there in their shield, where they would hold their shield up and they would go like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So one of the things on when they were showing is how you're physically feeling, how it literally alters the way you perceive the reality around you. So, and makes your equilibrium mess up a little bit, but it makes it feel like you're in that world. So one of the things they did is just kind of this video that you're watching. You're on a ship, and the ship is at an angle. And you literally feel the angle. You feel like one foot is lower than the other.
Yeah,
And it's
I've
tricking your
noticed
brain
that.
on that.
I've
And
done that with VR.
Yeah.
And then a freaking blue whale comes and looks you in the. No, it was not blue. It was a hunchback. A hunchback whale comes to your face, and you're like, "That's a whale."
I remember watching
And
something.
it
Got a whale of a tongue.
Yeah.
And it was
Literally.
like it looked very, very real. Now I'm like, I grew up watching Pixels to there's a whale.
Well, that reminds me of a video I got. I forgot the guy's name, but he did a video on his Oculus one time where he decided to. He wanted to see what it was like on the sinking of the Titanic,
Yeah.
and so he decided to make a video about that. He's like, "Oh my god, this is so fucking scary." I mean, he got to witness he was like on board the ship and everything, and they were lowering him down into a lifeboat. And next thing you know, it's breaking apart and sinking. And I'm like, he's like, "Oh my god."
See that? There's a game on Steam that does that now. It's a sinking of the Titanic
Yeah.
for VR. and
Yeah, that
whatnot.
may be the one.
Yeah, but you know what another game is that I know has affected a lot of people's lives?
Castlevania.
I mean, probably. But I was gonna say maybe, yeah. No, Kingdom Hearts for
Yeah.
one.
Oh, dude, that game, solid storyline. You know, they're pulling
I mean-
characters from Disney and Final
Yeah.
Fantasy.
It's a solid story point until you have to explain it.
The
And then-
characters are just so adorable.
And then all of a sudden, it goes from interesting story to a complex mess where you did by getting an understanding of Kingdom Hearts will get you a doctorate degree in philosophy.
Yeah, Chris, oh my god, trying to follow the story of Kingdom Hearts.
Like
It's just a jumbled mess, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know. At the same time, it's like, Okay, so
This is
Sora.
interesting,
This
but this is
Sora.
kind of weird.
Like, here's Sora. Okay. Is that really Sora? Because, like, they're saying he has another heart. It's like, oh, he has Kyrie's heart. It's like, oh, okay. What did he do? He took I can't remember, the darkness key. I can't remember what the name of the key is.
Is that during the Sora sacrifice?
Oblivion?
No.
Is it a Sora sacrifice where he unlocks
Yeah,
his heart?
yeah, unlocks his heart. He takes that key, and whenever he pulls it out, Kyrie's heart comes out. But like 4 other hearts come out of his chest.
It could,
Like 4 or 5 other hearts come out of his chest, and everybody's like, "Wait."
because he had to rescue, I think he had to rescue all the other Disney princesses or something.
Yeah, but then you find out that he has Roxas.
Ventus.
He has
Also.
Vanitas.
Vanitas. I
And
heard
he has
it. I heard it.
Ventus's.
Yeah.
And then he had Kyrie's. He had his own heart. And then
Yep. There's
whatever.
no heart. Oh shit.
And it's like, what the heck?
Holy multi-personality syndrome,
Wait,
Batman.
wait.
Well, and it was funny because I was sitting there wondering about this one day because me and my wife were talking about the lore of Kingdom Hearts, and they were like, she was like, they want him to do in this one game they want him to do the Trial of Awakening.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah. I was like, but isn't the Trial of Awakening the thing he did in the very first game?
Yeah.
Because if you look up where he was at, it's called the Awakening.
Yeah.
That means that was the Trial of the Awakening. That's why he was never able to go back to it. Because he had already done it. And it was like, well. But, that's all, a theory. No, we're not doing that.
Sorry, Matt Pat.
Nope.
Sorry, Matt Pat. Loved your shirts. I actually got a shirt, a jacket from him, actually.
Even your wedding was Kingdom Hearts themed.
It was Kingdom Hearts and Zelda.
Oh.
So it was a cross between the two.
It was Kingdom. It was called Hyrule Kingdom. There you go.
Hyrule Kingdom.
Give me a point. Give me a point.
Yeah, we had
Kingdom Hyrule.
we had like the figurines with keyblades for your for the decoration for your main cake, and I had a cake made for the family because this is a blended family situation.
No, but it was a
It's a
Papu
melon.
fruit. But
It was
that wasn't the reason why you made that. You made it just for me and Brittany.
Yeah, but it fit even better because of melody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so it was pretty nice. I thought I couldn't eat your cake fully though because
It was way too sugary.
And there was
Because the lady who I had made it for you, awesome girl. She was starting her own bakery.
Mhm.
She is very talented.
yeah.
She's up in New York right now with her husband. Real awesome lady. Would love to see her again. Her and her husband. Anywho, she was just starting, and she used fondant. And fondant is
Yeah.
sugary is all get out. Instant cavity.
And see, I can't eat regular like frosting.
Yeah.
Frosting makes me sick. So that was just.
There's also another game. I'm not sure if you played it, but I know me and Steven did because we both had it for the PS2. That's Dark Cloud 2.
Oh, yeah.
Dark
Yeah,
Cloud.
yeah.
I mean,
Dark
you
Cloud.
can't just say Dark Cloud 2.
I only
Cloud.
played Dark Cloud 2, but
You played the first one.
no, I didn't.
Yeah, you did. Because I had it, and you played that one, and then you played Dark Cloud 2.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I owned the Dark Cloud game.
Well, then you know
So I
how,
played-
how good it was because
Oh,
a
yeah.
lot of people don't even talk about it. I think a lot of people have forgotten
No,
about
you
it.
want to know a really good game? It's Dot Hack.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Dot Hack was
Yeah.
a phenomenal game.
Yeah.
Whenever they went into the GU series, that it kind of, but the original Dot Hack, Infection, Mutation, Quarantine, and what was the last one? I can't remember the fourth one. But those are some good games.
But we were sitting there talking about the Cidercade and everything, and you brought up Crash Bandicoot.
Mm-hmm.
And that always reminds me of Crash Bandicoot Warped
Mm-hmm.
because I remember there was several parts of that game that always made me laugh.
How much longer do we got on this?
We are 44 minutes currently.
44 minutes?
There was always one point in that one thing that always happened to Crash in that game that always made me laugh is every time he would step on a TNT box and you go, wow!
I always thought that was funny.
And the thing is, you would just see his socks and shoes just.
It's funny because you played Crash Bandicoot.
Oh yeah,
You remember, like he would come up and he would fall in a hole and his
literally.
his shoes would just
arms
pop up.
Yeah. But whenever he would get blown up or something, you would just see nothing but his shoes and socks just
And see,
nowhere.
see, talking about older games for the PlayStation,
Yeah.
I used to love playing Spyro.
Yeah, I think we all did.
Spyro was a phenomenal game.
Yeah.
It was freaking. I'll tell you, a Hero's Tale. I think it was a Hero's Tale. No, Enter the Dragonfly.
Yeah,
Enter the Dragonfly for the PS2 and GameCube, I think,
yeah.
was not a good game by any means.
Do you remember whenever they came out with a Mario RPG?
Hmm?
that you
Oh,
used to
yeah.
have? I
Yeah,
played it. I loved it.
yeah,
It
I
was
love
actually
playing
fun.
that Mario. I'll be honest. Sometimes I'll emulate me playing that game
Yeah,
so I can play that game because it's a fun game. And I mean, I delete the games right after. Once I get done playing them, I'll delete an
Yeah.
emulated game because you're not supposed to have them.
yeah.
Well, I say you're not supposed to have them. I don't know if you're
You
supposed.
are a pirate.
Well, I don't know if they are pirated like that or not because technically it's a guy who's let me borrow his game. As long as I delete the game
Yeah.
and don't try to keep it for myself or make a profit off of that game, I'm not pirating
Yeah.
it.
Sure.
Unless if he decides, you know what? Yeah, you can. I'm going to go ahead and gift you this game for.
I mean, yeah, if he came up and he goes, "Hey, I'm going to send you a free game. Which of my games do you want?"
Okay.
And he sent me the physical copy, I'll be like, "Oh shit, yeah."
Yeah.
But but no, like I don't keep any emulated games
yeah.
because for one, it's not right. I play it just so I can get to play that game again.
Yeah.
But I will go out and if I found the game, I'll buy it. If I have the money, I'll
Yeah.
buy the actual physical game.
Heck yeah. Hey, that's what I
Because-
like to do.
I love playing the games. I don't care what it is. I'll play them. I'll play them all.
All right. So
definitely.
we're probably how long into this now?
46 minutes.
I mean, we can
Yeah.
end here or we can keep going.
Well,
we can go for
It's up to the host.
another.
Yeah.
Yeah, we go another 10 minutes if you want or something. It's all up to you, dude. You the host.
Yeah. Just like one more thing before we close. I'm going to say there's a video game I would love to see a remaster of.
What's
Which one?
that?
And that would be the Jay Cocoon series.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
the Jay Cocoons.
Like-
Yeah.
My aunt was a giant weeaboo. She played nothing but JRPGs.
Yeah.
She was hardcore,
Yeah.
and maybe a couple nuts loose in the brain. She had multiple personality disorder,
I
Yeah.
see where he gets it from. No.
and
Shit.
it may runs in the family.
But I think
But-
another thing for me was the fact that I liked playing a lot of war games,
Mhm.
and since we grew up in this era, when war games were actually in the PlayStation 1 and everything, this was way before we had Call of Duty and Battlefield. But we used to play a game called Medal of Honor.
Yeah.
Medal of Honor was the original World War II video game.
Yeah.
And there was also
was.
a game that came out on the PC called Soldier of Fortune.
Yeah. I remember Army of Two.
Yeah. Oh yeah, me and you played that.
Yeah. That was a good game.
Yeah.
All
Me
right.
and you
I
just
will tell
started.
you this.
Me and you just started wasting everybody.
I will say, like, if we could have one game be remastered, like from the ground up, not remastered, but completely remade,
Yeah.
what would be a game that you like? Even if it was an obscured game, what would you like that to be?
Yeah, I would say Jay Cocoon.
Jade
I'd
Cocoon.
say
Uh,
Super Mario World.
Because that game, I could see this sucker being the new high definition style that we have today.
yeah.
Mhm.
It will be something that now I'm not sure how Nintendo will deal with it because it has similar mechanics to Pokemon,
Yeah.
but a little different. But I think that sucker will sell like hotcakes.
See, one game that I would like to see remake like that.
Joe Mama.
No, but it's a kind of an obscure game
Yeah.
in the sense of I would like to see a game called Blue Seed, not Blue Seed, but Dragon Seed.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm not sure if y'all have ever heard of it,
I think I heard of it before.
but it's literally like you remember Monster Rancher?
Oh yeah.
It's like Monster Rancher, but all different types of dragons.
Or how about Star Ocean?
They've already remade
Hey,
that.
they did?
made that a few
Oh,
times.
okay.
Mhm.
The
Yeah.
original's good though.
Yeah, the originals are good, but they've remade those
Oh, I
before.
didn't know that.
Yeah, kind of like all the Final Fantasies. They remade
Yeah.
a lot of them, and that they got the pixel remasters on those.
Yeah.
But
No,
like,
8 deserves a.
I would be happy if 8 got a remake. And I would say probably just the graphics, really. To me personally, I like the story and I like the junction system.
Yeah.
I like the junction system. Not everybody likes it. A lot of people like Final Fantasy VII, but I'm like, you're essentially doing a junction system.
You know, I heard not like a long time ago, and I don't think they ever came through with this, but they were going to make a VR of Mortal Kombat.
That'd be
Like,
cool.
like
Oh,
it-
that
like-
would
that'd be kind of
cool.
But
cool.
here's the thing, though. It'd be kind of dangerous, though, by the way I heard it, is because they were going to, like, attach all these things to your arms and legs. That way, when your character gets punched, you feel it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Which
That's
means
the
that,
point.
Means that what if you lose the fight and your opponent decides to do a fatality on you?
You better hope you have a good pain tolerance.
And a good life insurance.
Yeah.
All right. From here, we
Yeah,
should
no
wrap
shit.
it up. All right. So, from my calculations, I'm going to give it to Steven.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry, Jeremy.
That's fine.
But the biggest thing is because he answered more the question
Huh.
of how it influenced him.
Oh, I
Uh,
just listened to my favorite ones.
is-
Yeah, that's all you did was just listed off your favorite games.
you know, but I gave some awesome points. The biggest point for the both of you was that complete. You know, right as we were trying to answer the main question, we just went full ADD. We just chased
went on a
Ernest
tangent.
World.
Yeah.
I give bonus points to the ADD
Or ADHD.
ADHD. They're
I was gonna say,
they're the
just say
same.
go the random tangent.
Yeah, we just went on a random tangent and just went off to oblivion.
Yeah.
So, thank you for joining us this week, or this
I was
episode.
gonna say,
Peace.
dang them, they
Steven
rushing.
will be in charge next time. Once again, see you next time
Later.
here at Stolen Attention.
Later.